What up, everybody? It's your boy Avell did it back with another one. However you got here, whether you already subscribed to the channel, whether I popped up on your news feed, whether somebody told you about me and you checking me out for the first time, however you got here was meant for you to be here, so I appreciate it. Before I get started, if you could hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for the content. You did it? Cool. Yeah! Shouts out to everybody who keep hitting that like button, that subscribe button, sharing the content. Y'all know I truly, truly appreciate it. So to y'all, I like to say thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Who we got up? We got that boy YSL Slime up right now. That's who we got up. What's his name? Yeah, YSL Slimy or whatever. So he was on the stand today, and he's another cooperate who was willing to tell on Thug to get out of his situation. And it seems to me like a lot of these guys didn't understand the ramifications of them signing these plea agreements. Apparently, they just didn't realize that they were going to have to get in front of their accuser and tell. But this guy, he gets on the stand and he seems like he has a lot more sense than Moon Tunk and Woody. Because he is, even though, he said YSL, he kind of said YSL was a gang. And the reason why I said kind of is because she was asking him certain questions like, when did he join YSL, the gang? And he said he never got jumped in, like a regular gang. So he wouldn't say that he got jumped into a gang. But like he said, he did tell some real truth without incriminating. I wouldn't say incriminating, but about seeming too bad. He was like, YSL has a lot of members. Some rap, some gangbang. But it's not in Jeffrey's control of who's gangbanging and who's rapping. Everybody want to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? And some of them just do other things, but that don't mean that it's a criminal organization like that, right? So he gets on the stand and they had him read some of their text messages, and I guess the prosecutor, she gave him something to read that he wasn't supposed to read in front of the jury. So now the defense lawyers, they want a mistrial. So let's get a little bit of what's going on.
And when was this post posted?
2020.
All right. Now, the verse that you quoted, your verse, what song is that from?
Dang, I forget about it. For another sample on TV. Dang, I don't even remember. Okay. I really don't. I think, is it Where the Love at?
And was that a song that came out before 2020 or in 2020?
It probably came out in 2020.
Okay. And in looking at this picture, do you know where you and Mr. Stillwell were when you took it?
At the studio.
All right. And do you have a particular studio that you used to go to?
No.
Okay. Where was this studio located?
I can't remember by heart, but it looked like, geez. I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think I remember.
All right, that's fine. Course indulgence for one moment. Ms. Westmoreland, do you want to see it? What does no slime left behind me?
I'm just fast forwarding it a little bit, y'all, so y'all can see what's going on. I'm trying to get to the nitty gritty.
Pointing in that motion as well.
Oh, hang on. It's all right. You just didn't know, but we'll let you know when to come back in, okay?
So we join in that motion, Your Honor.
Your Honor, and I just want to briefly add that it is painfully obvious that the state is not prepping their witnesses. You can tell by the way when the witness spoke the first time and he said, oops, am I not supposed to say that? Like, oh, I had no idea, which makes it obvious that the state had not spoke to him, had not prepped them, and this has happened repeatedly. It's happening over and over again, Your Honor, and we're just not going to be able to unring 100 bells.
Hey, she got a point there, y'all, because they've been making a lot of mistakes, and every time they make a mistake, which I'm talking about the prosecution, every time they make a mistake or they say something, show something that they're not supposed to, they just say, my bad, I didn't mean to do it, and expect for everybody to just move on. But if if Young Thug and them lawyers do something like that, it would be a big problem. So she's basically saying that she thinks that Miss Love and the other lady are trying to throw the case so they can retry it all over again. But if this case is mistrialed, I don't think they're going to prosecute everybody again. I think what would happen is they'll offer everybody a deal. Thug already been in for a few years. He might get another year, and hope for the best that the feds don't pick up his those weapon cases when they found the weapons in his house. So they saying right now, because homeboy read off some stuff that he wasn't supposed to, that they want the mistrial, you know.
And finally, Your Honor, Mr. Marquavius Huey, we all have, it's been established that that his nickname is Quay.
Okay, isn't there going to be, I mean, we talked today about, isn't there going to be a stipulation that references to Quay, at least at some points, are not either Mr. Nichols or Mr. Huey? I mean, we did.
Yes, Your Honor, and that's a few things. So one, Your Honor, it was not intentional because we clearly...
Okay, but it was sloppy because I presume he's reading from the document that you handed him instead of reading from the screen.
And we should have instructed him to read from the screen, but...
Or you should have presented him with a document that had that part redacted. It's just sloppy.
The issue came while he was on the stand, Your Honor. So the issue did not come prior to. Ms. Westmoreland walked up to me while he was on the stand and said, I'm going to have an issue with that. Can you redact it? That is when the state became aware.
Then it should have occurred to you, you know what, I'm handing him a hard copy of this document that is unredacted.
But not if there's multiple Quays, Your Honor. If I don't know which Quay that.
Hang on. Can we stop having people come in and out when I've asked the witness to step out and every time the door opens they can hear what we're talking about? Please, just for a few seconds. I'm not asking anybody who's in here to leave. God have mercy, y'all. Huh?
The state is in charge of the witness, and they're supposed to be guiding the witness to the room.
Yeah, I mean, there seems to be.
Dang, they got everybody beefing.
And so that is the point in which we learned of it is we redacted it on here. Ms. Westmoreland brought it up here.
Yeah, and you didn't read it. I mean, so the jury didn't see it, but now the jury has heard it. I don't think it is really that, much of a crisis because there is going to be this stipulation that Quay is not always either of these defendants. So, nor is it obvious to everybody that free whomever is such a quote about who knows, everything these days. And so it doesn't, necessarily indicate that whomever Quay is, Quay spent time in jail or in custody or in prison or anything. I mean, they say it about, Hollywood.
Y'all see what she trying to do? The judge is trying to clean it up. She's trying to make it like it's no big deal. Let's move on. But she should know she dealing with high-powered attorneys who this is their job to look for any little inkling of a thing to call for a mistrial. So I see the judge, even though she's sick and tired of Miss Love and all of the prosecution, she don't want to end this trial because it's been going on for over a year. It's the longest running trial in Georgia's history. So this would be an embarrassment for it to be the longest running trial in Georgia history, and it winds up in a mistrial. So I know she, even though she don't like the prosecution, I know the judge don't. She's trying her best to not call a mistrial, but I don't think she has a choice. Let's continue.
Hollywood stars who are in a breakup. It's not so obviously, oh, this must mean this person was in prison. But also, we were already saying Quay isn't either of these people. So let's just, and whether this was one of these people or I don't even know who it did refer to.
And we don't know because it's not his post. He was reading someone else's post, so it could be a multitude of ways.
You talked to his attorney earlier, right?
Yes.
And did you get any kind of an indication? I don't know if this was one of the things you were going to, but it's an issue now. And you said before lunch that you were going to ask Mr. Rubin.
Yes, we did ask.
Do you know at this point whether the free Quay referenced, this wasn't even his post, was it?
It wasn't.
Wow.
And there wasn't an issue until this was. So when I talked to Mr. Rubin,
What are they doing?
This wasn't something I was going to address with him because it wasn't I did not realize it was an issue. Mr. Rubin found out for me that Slack Quay is not either of these two Quays.
Okay, but this isn't Slack Quay. This is just Quay.
Right.
I know. So why doesn't everybody, well, they don't know how it's spelled. They only heard it. Why doesn't everybody just enter into some sort of a stipulation that the free Quay or the reference to Quay just now isn't either of these people?
I don't know if it is. So it was.
Whether it, okay, so.
Your Honor, the state can enter stipulation that we weren't referencing any. We, as the state of Georgia.
Okay, that is not a reference to, if you would prefer that.
I don't know what the poster is referencing.
I don't honestly really care what the poster was referencing.
She
what I'm
don't
trying to
care.
do is fix your sloppiness
Oh.
so that everybody won't have wasted,
Y'all hear
10,
that? She said
12
her
months of
sloppiness.
their lives in this trial.
Yeah, we can come up with this.
Okay, do it now.
She said do it now. She's sick of their ass.
Y'all work on that. I'm going to take 5 minutes.
Oh. That means she pissed off and got to go calm down. That's what that means. So, yeah. This is big, y'all. So now she's sitting here like, dang, I'm going to have to do this and do that. And let's continue and see what happened. Let's see, y'all. Look, she's like, what are they doing? I can't believe that. Look at her. Her hair, when she first started the trial, her hair used to be all fly every day. Now it's all dry. Look at her hair, y'all. Her hair all dry. She ain't got no lotion on no more. She's sick of this. Look, no makeup no more. Look, all the eyeliner off. This how she is every day now. And it's all because the prosecutors don't have their ish together. She just wanted to end. She telling her, look, these black bees don't know what the heck they doing. We gonna wind up having to let them go. This is their freaking fault. Look at her. She pissed. I know she ready for it to be over, because we all ready for it to be over. She just need to go ahead and tell them, look, I got to call a mistrial. I don't give a fuck how dumb y'all look. I have to call a mistrial. Here we go, y'all. Let's see what happens.
All right, wait, hold on, Matthews. Before you say we have a stipulation, F, Judge, once you rule on our mistrial,
Right.
on my motion for a mistrial.
Okay, so are you asking, what kind of a mistrial are you asking for?
Your Honor, I believe that we were goaded into the mistrial.
Okay, well, I do not believe that, because if you had seen Miss Hilton's face when that came out of the witness's mouth, she was appalled. And I do not believe that they are purposefully trying to insert error into this trial to make y'all ask for a mistrial so that they can try this case again. I think it is continued, and I am sorry, y'all have, you know, this gigantic, ginormous universe of evidence that maybe if you narrowed down, you would not be making these kinds of mistakes. But I believe that to be a mistake.
Your Honor,
So I'm going to deny a motion for a mistrial with prejudice. What? That one, I don't believe that the facts bear out. Would you like a mistrial without prejudice?
Yes. Say
yes.
You
Okay.
would?
Okay.
Who else would?
Oh.
That means, of course, that the state would be free to try every one of y'all again.
Judge, just a moment.
Sure.
So, yeah, there it is. So, if it's a mistrial without prejudice, that apparently means that the state can try them again, only if they want to. But I think personally, if there is a mistrial, they're not prosecuting this case again. They just finna come in and offer them negotiation pleas. And Thug should try to get the best plea he can from the less time he can, because the feds is going to pick up that gun case. That's why they never brought it up. This is their ace in the hole. This is the same thing they're doing with Diddy right now, if y'all pay attention. If y'all notice, they got Diddy on all of these trafficking, the R word, all of this, right? But you notice they keep showing us the firearms with the serial numbers rubbed off, but he's not charged for it because that's their ace in the hole. Because they're, even with the Diddy thing, all of their evidence is kind of wishy-washy, and they know it too. So if worse come to worse and they can't get him for anything else, they can get Diddy for them weapons. And it's the same thing with Thug. They found the silencer and all of that. So he'll still wind up getting at least 5 years in the feds. I guarantee you, because he going to have to plea on that. He going to have to plea on that. It's dead bang. It's in your house. You own the house. It don't matter. You pointing the finger at somebody? No? Okay, you got to take the rap for it. So there it is, y'all. We going to have a mistrial without prejudice. If it was a mistrial with prejudice, that means it's over. But since there's with no prejudice, there's a chance. I'll say it's a 70-30 chance that the state will try to retry each one of these guys, because it's already so much scrutiny about this case, you know. And I believe somebody in the prosecution's office is getting fired, and don't be surprised if Fannie loses her job too. She's on thin ice. So there we have it. So what do y'all think? Do y'all think that they should take the mistrial without prejudice, or should you think they should just let the trial keep going? What would you do if your lawyer asked you? What would you want to do? Let me know what y'all think down below. All right. that's all the time I got for this topic. Please make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Y'all already know I'm gonna be back with some more reaction videos, some more news, so I'm definitely gonna catch y'all on the next one. All right, peace.